What happened with the crash? If you made like, how did that happen?
Wait, did I tell you the story of the crash?
I'm not sure.
Because there's some people where I tell it twice, like you already told me that. I'm like, bro, I'm just in the moment, bro. It's like, let me explain it. The crash I got into was like, there's certain moments.
How long ago was it?
Like, it was 2 years, 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
And it was a huge turning point in my life. The reason it was a huge turning point in my life is...
So what? Can you explain the night and then explain how it was?
Yeah. Okay. So,
if you don't.
So basically, yeah. No, bro. Do I look like I'm traumatized?
No, I don't know, bro. Like, you know, some people could be actually fucking traumatized.
I did have PTSD for a while.
Really?
But then that shit kind of wore off.
Just went away.
Wore off.
Wow.
Also,
thank God.
Thanks to amazing psychedelics, but which are known for taking off trauma. But I just realized like, damn, low key, I don't have PTSD like I did a week ago. But like,
he said, damn, low key, you know what? I don't have PTSD.
Yeah, like, cause psychedelics is like also being used for PTSD, like in a legal form. But like, basically, middle seat.
Oh.
Exactly. That's why I was in the middle seat with no seatbelt, and I could have died. That's also why I'll get into why it was so important to me. I was in the middle seat with no seatbelt. My friend was driving drunk, and there was like, you know, like this was a time in my life where I was living just like with the mentality of like,
fuck like it, we only live once.
You only live exactly. Yeah, you only live once. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna live this shit to the fullest.
Mm-hmm.
And literally crash into a tree. I didn't know what happened. I thought we crashed into the sidewalk or something, and immediately everything becomes so real. And literally, it's like boom, everything. Like you say, we just got in a crash. Like my mind's like, we just got in a crash. I look around. Oh, this is a big crash. It's like everything is fucked. Like we can't even open the doors. I'm in the middle. My friend, like, this is just instinct. This is pure, no conscious. This is subconscious. This is just like an animal. Like
survival.
I see this thing in the corner. I open it. I help the people out, or like I don't know. That's at least what I saw. Maybe someone else helped me out. But like I kind of guided my friends from the back, helped them out, just like squeezed through, got out through the front. I get out. I want to stand up, but then you won't see me. I'll get out, and I'm like looking at what just happened. I'm like, holy shit. The girl is with her arm just like snapped. She's like, ah! I'm like, fuck. I see my friends on the ground like, ah, fuck. I see this one idiot. I see this one idiot who the girl was sitting on his lap, so he had no impact. He's filming. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I look at my arm.
And your arm is...
The second that happens, I start to feel my body. I start to feel what happened. And I'm no longer in the present of like trying to figure out what happened. I'm just like, the instinct goes off. I realize what happened. My arm is off. What the fuck? My body's in shock, right? You get in shock.
Yeah.
And everything just starts. You feel the little bubbles in your head. Everything is first white. Everything is getting white. It's so crazy. And then everything just goes black. I think I'm dying. I lose feeling of my legs, and I just fall. I don't know where I fell.
Was it on the highway or?
No. This is in the middle of West Hollywood.
Whoa.
The last word I said, I literally thought I was dying, and water, because I knew that I saw in the corner of my eye that like other people stopped, like whoever was driving, I'm sure next to us, or other people saw what happened in that little like 20-second time span, probably stopped, like obviously like I'm gonna go help these people. Like water. Someone brings me this nice cold Fiji, and I see it. I drink it.
The Fiji.
I drink it. Motherfucker is up. Bro, I come up and I'm just automatically like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? I see my friends. I hear people coming. Oh no, the ambulance is coming. The ambulance is coming. I'm like, no. They hold me. The ambulance comes. I'm like, yo, like, can I just like Uber? Can I just Uber home? I live 5 minutes away. Just like let me Uber home. None of this happens. I'm gonna get in so much trouble. Like I had OP that night. No parents home. This ends up happening. Like just let me Uber home. Nothing happens. Like can you guys just like twist it back? Like fucking just like put it back. Like don't people do that? And they're like nah. We have to. You have to go to the ambulance. And I'm like fuck dude. I'm gonna get so much in trouble. Like I'm not even feeling the pain and I'm just like, and then
you're just like fucked. I'm gonna get fucked.
It's like, but so much. But like, I like to tell that part because that was a funny part. But also like, most of it was like, not funny at all.
Yeah.
Like whatever. The rest of it is like kind of crazy, but it's like kind of what you would expect for having from that. Mm-hmm. But the important part is what I took out of it, and what I took out of it was already kicking in when I was in the ambulance to the hospital. And especially when I was sitting in the hospital bed, they kept me all night. This happened at 11 p.m. I got treated at like 6 a.m. I was sitting in the hospital bed all night in pain before even getting treated. I don't know why it was so busy. I don't know what, whatever. But it's crazy. And this is when everything was you're just sitting there for 7 hours with your thoughts. Maybe I fell asleep for 1 hour. Maybe they gave me something. I don't know. With my mom coming and crying and all this shit. And it's like, this is when everything started to go in my head. And this is not where I had my self-improvement kind of boost.
Yeah.
But because I was already still in a relationship. I was still kind of young. I was still kind of having fun. But it just changed my outlook on life. Because maybe my self-improvement boost and my decision wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't change my actual base outlook on life. And it's amazing, right? Live life to the fullest. Live every day to the fullest. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. But maybe it's just not what I'm supposed to do. Because there's a reason I'm alive. And that only reason that I'm alive is because God was like, hold on a second. Either God created that or told me, hold on a second. Because I was in the middle seat. And not only did I save my friend's life with my arm, but that's why my arm snapped. Why do you think my arm snapped? With no seatbelt. I held on to this little thing hanging.
Yeah.
And I stopped myself from flying right out the window.
Yeah, fuck. Tough.
And so this is where I was like, that was the moment I kind of knew. You told me your story about when you knew God was real. That was my story about when I knew, like, okay, there's something that had, like God's, like, that's when I felt like God, like, was finally with me again, or, like, was finally, like, with me. Mm-hmm. And it's, like, that's when I was, like, whatever I was doing at the time, soccer, school, whatever, I was still in, I think, 11th grade, right? In my early 11th grade. So I was like, I'm just going to become the best player. I'm going to get all the best grades, blah, blah. But now that is applying to better stuff. But the whole point of that is, it took my decision, maybe for a lot of you, you might still be thinking that, and you're going to get a different calling, and you're going to realize when it's a calling. Just stay aware of it. But each life has a purpose, right? And I always knew what my purpose was before, but then it started to just get entangled in bullshit, right? And then maybe the bullshit was fun, whatever, but I just thought it was, live every day to the fullest, do stupid stuff with my friends, have fun. And that's when I started to realize it's like, that purpose I felt pre 10 years old, pre all this new schools and new friends and getting caught up in society and what people think and what's right, what's not, pre fucking programming, that purpose I always had in my head, I believe in it again. And that's when I was like, okay, well, maybe life is about me creating it's about the fulfillment life, not the achievement life. So whether that means I'm supposed to help a bunch of people, a mix of my family, like creating like generational wealth, or like achieving all these amazing things, like that is, it's like I'm meant to do these amazing things. I'm not just meant to float around. Yeah. Like not just meant to float around and have fun. And then, dude, that was such an insane, bro. Like that was such an insane turning point in my life. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so yeah, that's basically what I gotta say about it. But to touch on